Hey guys, these are the materials you're going to need for this tag. We are going to use Distress Ink Barn Door, also Distress Ink Vintage Photo, and Archival Ink Jet Black. Of course, the blending tool from Tim Holtz. This one is. And we're going to need this little numbers that comes in a pack from Tim Holtz Ideology, and a number 1 in chipboard, and of course a monocle that I got from 7 Gypsies. You can find these at Aaron Brothers if you have one near you. We're also going to use a stamp. Is the skull for one of Tim Holtz line of stamps. Another one that says Happy Halloween, another Tim Holtz stamps. I'm using a gel pen in white. Mini spritzer with water in it. A lovely little chain, also from Tim Holtz. Now, let's get started. So you're going to, of course, grab your regular size manila tag. You're going to grab that, and you're going to take the black soot, and you're going to blend it. So, of course, you're going to take your black soot, Distress Ink pad, open it up, blend it with the blending tool, and it should look like something like this. So once you're happy with it and it looks something like this, you're going to go ahead and grab your mini mister, and this is from Ranger. You open it up, make sure the nozzle is facing the right way. We don't want to spritz yourself, and just do that. And you see how Distress Inks react with water and they just spread. So now you can go ahead and grab your lovely tool, heating tool. This is from Martha Stewart, and heat. Once that's done, you're going to go ahead and now take a regular page of an old book that you might have handy, and we want to use that as a background. So I'm just going to rip it so it can fit inside the manila tag. It does not have to be perfect. Something like that. So now I'm going to take the vintage photo and I am going to blend it into the edges of the tag. We want it to look a little bit old, make the page look older than it is. I like that grungy kind of look that it gives to the tag. You want to be careful and not do what I just did and just stamp it, and you can see the square. You want to start on the outside, and we could just blend that right in. See, it almost looks like it's like burned page. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Once that's completely done, we are going to go ahead and just glue it to the tag. And I am using X-Ron. And just glue it on there. Fast and easy. You're going to go ahead now and grab a white cardstock page paper. You can see this one's been cut up a couple times. And just stamp the stamp on it with black archival ink. Once that's done, you are going to want to cut it out. And blend it with, again, vintage photo, and you have something like this. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to grab it and you're just going to paste it on top of the page. I love that look. So again, I'm going to grab this, put some glue on it. There we go. Now it's starting to come together. Okay, now we are going to grab the Happy Halloween stamp and the Distress Ink barn door, and we're just going to go ahead and tab it. And now we are going to press it down on the tag. Try to grab as much as I can and press. Oh my god. And I just did that backwards. So, plainly see, I just stamped that backwards because I wasn't really looking what I was doing. So, to fix this little dilemma that I just happened to be in, I'm going to grab the white cardstock again and grab the barn door, tap it on. Instead, I'm going to use the white cardstock and just press it on. See that? Now I'm going to grab the scissors. Cut it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab some vintage photo. If I know where I put it, there it is. Got some vintage photo with the blending tool, and I am just going to blend it. Make sure this, make it look as good as I can. Okay, so now we have that. Now, because I did that backwards, we are going to go ahead and cover it. And it almost looked like I did that on purpose, right? So let's just keep that little secret between you and me, okay? I definitely did that on purpose. Cover it up. There we go. Ta-da! Awesome. Okay. So, now that we did that, we are going to go ahead now and do the monocle. So, you're going to grab your monocle out. Pop that right out. Oopsie. Now, it doesn't matter which side you do it to. We are going to go ahead and stamp this beautiful eye from Tim Holtz, and is from Stampers Anonymous. And you can find this at Some Says website. They sell it. That's where I got it from. And we're going to have to grab Archival Ink Jet Black. This is a permanent one, so it will actually stay on monocle. If you do it with the Distress Inks, it will not dry and it will stay wet, and when you put your finger right through it, it's gonna completely ruin it. So that's why I'm using Archival ink, because it's permanent and it's oil based instead of water based. So we're gonna go ahead now, and I am gonna tab it. Try to see how shiny it looks. Alright, so tab it, put it down, and just press and let go. And right there you can see that the eye imprinted. Perfect, huh? So now we are going to grab our heating tool again, and we're going to dry it. Let's see if it's dry. It's completely dry. See? Perfect. So now when you put it towards your tag, ta-da! Perfect. Okay. So now I went ahead and I grabbed something a little bit stronger. My E6000, and since it dries clear, I just put it right on the edges. Just a little bit. Not too much. And just put it right where I wanted it to go. And just put it down there to dry. See, it almost looks like he has a real eye. Okay, so then I'm going to grab the little chain, put it right through there, and lock it. Now, you're also going to go ahead and grab black ribbon and tie it to the tag. Be careful I don't move the tag too much because I don't want it to come off. There we go. Now we are going to put the numbers to it. So I went ahead and I have this number 3, and I grab alcohol ink in red and I stained it. And it dries pretty quickly when you use the Ranger alcohol inks. And this is pepper red that I used. So I went ahead and did that ahead of time. And now to add that little pop of color, I'm going to put it there. And then to add some different dimension, I cut out a 1 out of chipboard. And it just makes it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and blend the number 1 with the barn door. I keep saying red barn door. It's red barn. For some reason my accent's coming out. So we're just going to go ahead and just blend that red. There we go. So now so I'm going to go ahead and staple that once I find the stapler, because I have a bad habit of not putting things back where they belong. Alrighty, so little mini staples in here. Here we go. There. There we go. Now, doesn't that look pretty? And you are, my friends, completely done. Now, if you wanted, you could add some more stuff here in this chain. There we go. And happy Halloween 13. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I have changed my days for making tags from Tuesday to Thursdays because it's much easier for me from coming from the weekend trying to do a video. So, Thursdays will work better for me. So I hope you come visit me every Thursday and look at me and doing a new tag. Since the new seasons are changing, I'm going to start doing Thanksgiving tags in November, and then December we have Christmas tags. So I'm excited about the Christmas tags. Well, thank you for joining me, and see you next Thursday. Bye.